like it when a new show comes to town. It's not necessarily a new show. It's new to Connecticut. It's one of those, if you haven't seen it before, it's new to you. It's a Pulitzer Prize winning play by Ebony Booth, who is no slouch in herself. I want you to say hi to two of the actors in primary trust here, Samuel Stricklen and Ricardo Chavi. Nice to see you both.
Likewise.
And I was reading about this show and I went, okay. I always get a little, not a little, feathers up when I can identify with a character, but this Kenneth guy seems to be, there's a little bit in everyone's got a little bit in him, I should say.
There's definitely a little bit of an everyman aspect to him and an everyman aspect to this story. There's a huge aspect of change that will happen for him or that takes place. It sends him down a road of change that every single person, I don't care who you are, will be able to identify
We'll
with.
get back to that in a second. Talk about what the play is about. This man, not young, 38 years old, and he's kind of having that midlife point, sitting at a bar drinking Mai Tais, right?
Well, he does do that with his best friend, Bert. But inside of that, getting back to the change that he goes through, he does veer off into different sectors of meeting different people throughout that time and ultimately finding community and connection.
Did you notice how, I don't want to say vague, but did you notice how they kind of went around what the focus of the play is about? The plot, almost secondary to what you're going to get out of this. Is that a good way to put it?
Absolutely, and this play has resonated with me so much. I'm making sure that my two children, who are 16 and 22 in Texas, are flying out to come see it, as well as my father and his wife, because this is one of those plays. It's so simple, but there's so much structure within its simplicity that I think it's very much needed right now. And I think it's especially needed for our younger generations.
Well, I'm going to say, because you're bringing in your teenage children from Texas, you said,
young 20s and teenage,
and go 20s and teenage, and you go, okay, I need you as a parent to see this, and so clearly there are a lot of existential and life lessons. You're looking at some pictures now. Give us one of the lessons. Don't give us the plot. Give us one of the lessons. How's that?
So inside of that, to get back to just this idea of social media and where we are now, and in terms of just, we're not connecting, right? So much of us are inside of our phones or on computers. So the play is a really good reminder to look up, to be more open to what might come.
Well said, peanut butter.
Well said, jelly. I see you.
Okay, wait a second. Go ahead, and I'm not letting that one slide. Go ahead and explain that.
So first off, myself and Samuel, as well as our director, as well as one of the other actors in the show, as well as two of our designers, all went to the grad program at UC San Diego.
Okay.
The MFA program.
Home of the peanut butter and jelly?
No. And so Sam comes in and he starts calling everybody peanut butter, so I start throwing jelly back at him. And I was like, but wait a second, you're more peanut butter and I'm more jelly.
I love that, but it also speaks to the camaraderie in a small show. There's only how many people?
Four people in the cast.
Four actors,
and three of them are from UCSD.
And plus, you've got the crew. We don't want to leave them out behind. But if you want a show to succeed, you better gel.
It's hijinks and silliness all day long, and there's so much camaraderie and so much comfort.
Right.
I love that. And again, we should point out, as serious as the topics that we're talking about, it's a comedy. It's
comedy with a lot of heart.
There you go. There's the information on the screen. April 10th through May 11th. The preview started on April 10th. That's coming up, gentlemen. And again, Theaterworks Hartford will get you ticket information at fox61.com. I always like talking to veteran actors because the stories, because you seem to not just, I don't want to say mail it in, you're finding new things in characters to keep things fresh. And it's entertaining to you, which means it's going to be entertaining to the crowd.
Absolutely.
Gentlemen, break a leg.
Oh my God, thank
nice
you so much.
to see you.
Thank you for having me.
We're going to take a time out. We've got more coming up.